Okay, wacky weather today. You can see the sunlight there. It's cloudy here and raining over there. Let's see if it actually holds put in terms of no rain overall anyways. And what I'd read today, because it's kind of interesting reading Hubsan released a new drone. I guess it kind of got buried with all the announcements of like the Mavic 3 and all that. This one here is the Hubsan Ace Pro Plus. So they have a new drone, huh? What is it like? According to their marketing materials, it says Ace Pro Plus uses a 1-inch CMOS image sensor to get a panoramic view of the world. That's a lot of emphasis for a lot of companies, the 1-inch sensor. And they say the maximum flight time is 37 minutes. That's quite a long time. And in terms of the wind, it says powerful maximum level 8 wind resistance. The fastest flight speed of Ace Pro Plus can reach 16 ms, profiting from the third generation self-developed flight control algorithm and excellent electromechanical power efficiency. So it sounds like interesting specs overall, and it says for the weight itself, it's 560 grams. That would lead me to believe this is meant more to target things like the Mavic Airs, for example. Now, funny enough, I was trying to find video samples of this, but it seems like the only thing they have on their site and stuff like that are pictures, stills, I guess. Now, it'll come down to cost as well. With a lot of the new drones coming out, it seems like they're so expensive. So what is the price of this one? It says the Hubsan Ace Pro Plus standard version is $879 US. In comparison, since it would be going against drones like the Air, I would imagine, the Air 2S is about $999 US. So would that be an option for you? The more options, the better though. And I was reading this today, which is kind of interesting. I guess it's kind of big too. Apparently for the service Godaddy, they do domain registrations and hosting. They had a compromise that basically affects millions of customers. So what was going on here? It says here, Godaddy announced a security incident affecting managed WordPress service. On November 17, 2021, we discovered unauthorized third-party access to our managed WordPress hosting environment. Here's the background on what happened and the steps we took and are taking in response. We identified suspicious activity in our managed WordPress hosting environment and immediately began an investigation with the help of an IT forensics firm and contacted law enforcement. Using a compromised password and unauthorized third-party access to provisioning system in our legacy code base for managed WordPress. And afterwards they say here, up to 1.2 million active and inactive managed WordPress customers had their email address and customer number exposed. The exposure of the email addresses presents a risk of phishing attacks. They even have everything from things like what? The FTP databases, username, passwords. That's a lot of stuff, especially if people are running, say, e-commerce sites and all that. Ultimately, they said they tried to reset everything, new SSL codes and all that. These types of stories are happening more frequently too, which kind of shows things like cybersecurity and cybercrime should be a big topic for a lot of people, although I don't think there's as much emphasis on it. See you guys later.